Alright, today we are going to change the oil on our Monster 1100, and we were at 17,983. So this would be the 18,000 mile oil change, 17,983. So this bike couldn't be any easier to change the oil on. The only hard part is the fill hole. I'm not going to do the gauze filter. I'm not too worried about that right now. I want to say I did the gauze. I checked the gauze filter last year or the year before. I don't expect there to be any chunks in this oil. Typically, if you drop your oil and as you're watching the oil come out, if it looks kind of sparkly, you probably should check your gauze filter. This one should look pretty good. So there's your drain plug. I was considering changing out the crush washer. You can get 2 or 3 uses out of a crush washer. I do have a new crush washer that I was getting ready to use, but this crush washer is not even broke in yet. When your crush washer won't come off the threads of your drain plug, that's when it's more than likely time to replace it. Alright, that is clean. We're going to take off our oil filter now. I'm just using a regular oil filter wrench. And I'm here to tell you, a Monster is so easy to do an oil change on. So easy. Alright. My oil filter started leaking a few hundred miles ago. I noticed after I'd run it hard and stuff that there'd be a drip or two underneath it in the garage. And as expected, there is just a ton of crap caked up underneath. I think what I need to do is take this bike out and hit it with the garden hose one day and clean it up. So we're going to use a OEM Ducati oil filter. It's 444.4.003.8A. I usually get my oil filters either off eBay or Amazon, but I always use OEM. Dip your finger in that old motor oil that just dropped out of the thing and put a light coat, just a light coat of oil on that O-ring. All that's going to do is keep your O-ring from sticking to the case next time you drop the oil filter off. So I go hand tight and then just a little more. That's it. So all the oil's out. There's no oil in the sight glass. We're going to put our drain plug back in. And again, I didn't replace the, I did not replace the crush washer. You can replace the crush washer if you want. Mine still look pretty good to me. I know crush washers are cheap, but if you don't have to replace it, don't. You can get 2 or 3 uses out of a crush washer. And then just snug that up. It doesn't have to be super tight, just enough to help crush that crush washer that we were just talking about. Right here, this big old hole, that's where your gauze filter is. It's a good idea to check that maybe every 9,000, 12,000 miles. Pull it out, make sure there's no chunks of metal and stuff in there. I will probably check mine at like 24,000 miles. I always rip the box top off and I'll put what bike. This would be the M1100. I'll put the miles, the date, and what oil I used. So we've got the oil out. Now it's time to fill it up. We take our fill plug out. And what I don't like about it is you can't really get to your fill hole because the exhaust is in the way. So you have to use some kind of convoluted funnel to get there. I don't like that. I'd like to use a funnel with a bigger hole. So, by the way, I'm using Mobil 1 high mileage. We're going to watch this sight glass. I'm going to try to get it to the top line. And I have to pour slow because the hole in the funnel is so small. But again, if that's the worst of the deal, I mean, this is a really easy oil change. It seems like all my stuff came due for an oil change in the past week. I was riding my VFR, I looked down, I had passed my 57,000 mile oil change on it. I was riding this the other day, the clutch was acting up. I looked at the mileage and realized, yeah, I'm coming up on this oil change. And then I took my 370Z out for a spin. And I was like, man, I'm already due for an oil change in it. I did the Z already though. Alright, so we are just past that top line. So I'm guessing I put about maybe right at 3 quarts into the bike. So after I start it up and it runs for a minute and fills up that new oil filter, it'll probably take the rest of the jug. The jug only had about 3.2, 3.3 quarts in it. And that's probably about right for what a Ducati takes. Now this thing, I don't know if yours does it. Mine sometimes is a pain in the butt to start. And it requires me actually opening the gas cap, or it gets kind of like a vapor lock in it. Alright, here we go. that's enough of that. Close my gas cap. See if I can get my key back in the ignition. Now we just watch our little sight glass, and I would expect our sight glass to be maybe at the low line, maybe a little bit higher once it comes back up. But I also would say that 3.2 quarts is an adequate amount to put in the bike. But we're right at the lower level, so I'll just take the rest of what's in the jug and bring it to the high level. I would prefer to run the bike with the oil level on the high side than the low side. Since this is an air-cooled bike, it's nice to have that little bit of extra oil to help cool it and lubricate it while you're going down the highway. Yeah, pretty much what was in this jug was the perfect amount. For any of you all that watch my watch any of my other videos, anytime I have a jug of oil and there's some left over in the jug, I always pour it into this jug. So this is like my mystery jug. So this thing might have started off with 10W40 in it. It probably also has 5W30 and I think 0W20. But all my oil gets mixed in here. With this particular bike, the oil you use doesn't really matter. You know, typically they tell you not to use car oil in a motorcycle. Car oil jacks up your clutch plates. Since this is a dry clutch, you don't have to worry about any of that. So the oil I put in is Mobil 1, but it's going to be a mixture of a whole bunch of different Mobil 1s, which is okay, right? Because it's just lubricating stuff. But there's our oil level. We're at the top. That's how easy it is to change your oil at 18,000 miles. Thanks for watching. Don't be a jerk and leave bad comments. If you don't like what you see, it's better to say nothing at all than to rip apart the guy that's making the video, whether it's me or any other content provider on the YouTubes. But thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day. If you're ever in the Murphy, North Carolina area, give me a shout. Maybe we can go for a ride. I do have equipment. I do tire changing on the side. I'm back to doing tires for people. I'm going to say I prefer them off the bike and you drive them up because my driveway is pretty bad right now. But within the next few months, I should have concrete on the driveway and it should be safe to get a motorcycle up. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. Watch some of my others. I'm going to do the clutch on this bike next. And that'll be the next video I post up will be the M1100 clutch flush / bleed. Thanks for watching.